Hoot hoot, how are all of you? Welcome back to Invisible Ink. Maybe some musical people can donate a track or two for the intro or the Be Right Back screens. Lost and sorry. I can beatbox her theme tune. Oh, that's very sweet if people would want to contribute. If I still had the piano downstairs, maybe, then again, I'm not really a piano player, and I don't have a musical instrument anymore that I can play. It's been on the back of my mind of like, yeah, some sound there would be nice. I just don't know where I'd get it from. It was so quiet and hoot hoot. The least subtle of owls. Yeah. I don't know. I know there's people that you can like commission music from, but I also don't know what kind of music I'd even want, you know? Like what would be suitable for the owl? I think I would want something in waltz like style like the 3/4. I want something with swing in it. That is just a personal preference. Okay, let's see the mess I got myself in. We have that idiot. Which we're gonna probably try and hack and then maybe hide behind here and then like keep on top of. I think is the best plan. Which means we're gonna move you right back to where you were. Yikes. Like straight up. What the hell, man? So 1, 2, 3. Here's 1, 2, 3. We should be fine here. You should be fine there. You should be fine there. That is rebooting in 2. And there we distracted people to here, so you can like slip out. You can slip out. I'm going to need to slip out. It would be easier if I had a pass card, but I don't. Luckily, I still have some cooldown, some invis left, but not for long. So you're gonna need to be smart. An owlish pride shiny collecting team. 2000s bubblegum pop. I don't...
Investigating the area. I must just be jumpy tonight.
Yes. Jumpy. Disgusting amount of radius.
Well, guess it was nothing.
It was nothing. Okay. I guess we can now cloak. We can't get past. We can't hack that camera because of the ridiculous amount of null drones we have. We have 1, 2, and 3 somewhere. Like, why? And then on top of that, the cameras automatically reboot themselves, meaning that even if you finally manage to get a point at which they are free to hack, they don't stay that way. And then the alarm level for every third device hacked goes up. Oh boy. Okay, unfortunately... So my spot has been spotted. Sounds brutal. Quite so, yes. Flip them back quickly. Welcome back for now. And these guys are looking that way. That guy is watching that way. Okay, we are going to hack this guy because otherwise we are never getting through here. It's just... How do I... That one is still up. We haven't even found where the power thing is. Let's see. Oh, of course. Yes, that's... I mean, we can deal with that. We can deal with the siphon. The siphon isn't so bad. We are going to pop that there. And... Oh, I'm going to have you hold on to that. And look after this thing. Okay. Now I would love to have the ridiculous amount of power I had minutes before, but... Okay. You could go invisible. How do I get out of here? What would be the smart idea? Could open that door for me if I have the thing. So we are gonna go invisible. Too bad this won't last for long. No. Sure not get long. I mean, they won't see me, but I don't know. I guess standing there shouldn't stop anyone. I could distract them again by messing with the door, though.
Did you see that?
I need to get me out of here, and also I would love to get through those before this happens, but that's not gonna happen. That is not going to happen. Yeah, I could get the pass card and try and get through here, but I think I'm better off situating myself here, having him pass by me that way. I'm still invisible for a little bit, and then try and make my way out through there. I will use this so it can recharge. Oh, shoot. Forgot about you. That's silly of me. Damn. I forgot about the whole that situation. That is very silly of me. That is very silly of me. I don't think I checked my normal human. I think I remember. See, this is why I shouldn't take breaks sometimes, because then I do silly things like that. Oh, actually, no. No, I don't remember this one. I do remember the story of this one, though. Like, looking for a beautiful wife because, she's looking for her beautiful wife because, she was he was kidnapped by fishermen? Is that it? Yeah, that is amazing. I love that. Like, yes. Gosh dang it. Okay, that's annoying. That's annoying. I need you to not be seeing things. I need you to not be seeing things. Okay, that's one. Then you... Well, you're invisible. You have so many fireworks. I don't want to hack you. But I also need you to not alert everyone. Yes, I need you to not be awake. Thank you. Okay, so that circumvents that. Oh. I can't have that happening. Okay, so that goes all the way there. Okay, can I get you to go all the way over there, maybe? Do we have a stim ready? We have a stim. Okay, what we're gonna do... We're gonna go here. We're gonna be cheeky. And we are going to stim you. So you can go all the way over there. And get stacked. I am invisible for one more turn. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm meant to close the door. I meant to close the door. I didn't mean to click that. There's an octopus where the females are 66 feet long and the males are 6 inches long. So that's what I'm basing her on. Oh, that's... I like that. That's neat. Okay, I need to slow down or I'm gonna make more mistakes. Yeah, gonna have to just deal with that. I think I'll be able to move in there. You, I want to. Okay. And this is when I wish we still had our ridiculous amount of energy, which we had too much of in the beginning and too little of now. We'll need to get that in there. I want to use... Oh. Jackpot? Just... How are we gonna get through all this? So much for our giant stockpile of power. Yeah, we'll need to get these cameras down. I have a giant EMP pack, but that's no use until... No, you are magnetically reinforced, yeah. Honestly, it would be a great point to use Oracle, but I don't want to accidentally Oracle that, because that's going to get me paradoxed. Which means I have a 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I don't like my chances on that. Further. You can sit on top of that. You can move here. You can move here. Now, this camera hopefully shouldn't be... nah, it'll still be need to go through there. So need to keep that down. We're gonna need a lot. The answer is we're gonna need a lot. You know, data blast was probably the best investment I ever made, but still, we do not have the powers we need. Actually, this might be... This is the time to get the super stim to Tony, or almost the time. Like, soon will be the time to super stim Tony.
Nothing.
It's fine. Okay, we need to... probably keep you from... Then again, we might be fine as long as we get everyone out there. Let's see. If we get all these, that is 3 till we get that one. We don't really want to hack that one. We can go all the way down to 4. That'll leave this one at 1. Let's see, the one at 7 would be left at 3. Man, if it wasn't for the fact that we might get paradoxed, I would try my luck potentially with Oracle, but also, again, it's not nearly as useful if everything reboots. Like, that just ends up being a waste. Could get him to there, which we can if we turn him invisible. Or... let's see. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from him. 1, 2, 3, 4. So... about the same radius. So if we can get him... we can't get it from that one, so we could blast from here? Yeah, from this point. We should be able to get both of them in there. This one's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's the same radius. No, I don't need to see the internal storage of my Apple iPhone. Thank you, computer, but that's not needed. So you go from there, we could get both of those to be down for 2 turns. Which then, after that, if we super stim Tony and we get him to run around and just repeatedly attack, we'll be able to get the entire room. So what we'll want to do is we'll want to focus on the camera and then we'll want to EMP this with an invisible someone. Doesn't have to be Tony. Could be me. And then we'll want to super EMP Tony. So then the question is, we'll need to bring him down by at least 6. we'll have a hammer. She'll bring 1 5. And then with one little tap, it'll be 6. And then if we get the other one with a buster chip, then we can do 2 taps. Yes. So tap this once, then we'll hammer that and we'll see if we can buster chip that one. With the same invisible person, probably. You're just gonna wait there. Oh, actually, let me hand you the audio bubble over. Yeah, so I eventually go invisible. So we do 1. We hammer that. That is then 5. So that's 2, and then we go 1 more here. And then we'll just preemptively lower some of these. Don't need that right now. Actually, I want this door closed. These guys stay pinned. You stay there for the exit. This one can turn on. We'll hack that when we get there. Yeah, I keep being so tired, which I'm sorry for. I just, last night, I went to bed in time, then I got a nightmare that kept me up. Just rude, honestly. Oh, wait, we can't use the hammer. We need to make sure that fusion will be able to be used. So we gotta wait. Wait a little longer. I don't want to use the thing because I need to use that on there. So actually, go back to here. Oh, wait, no. I need you to have the thing. Well, at least me needing to wait a turn won't be too bad because I need you to have that. No. Well, nightmares keep the owl up. This time it was... What was it again? It was some kind of continually encroaching dark monster that we had to fight against. Like, it's really hard to describe because it was like a primal kind of dread. Where each time where it seemed like we were making progress or step forward to secure an area, it would just slowly fizzle out the lights and lose anything that you'd left in the dark. You stay there, I stay there. So we want to hammer that, we want to chip that, but we need to wait till we get our fusion going. Again, we got front loaded by power, and now we need the power, and we are in trouble. Please just don't go further in, though. Oh, that's bad. That's an issue. That's an issue. That is an issue. Okay. Okay. Now we could distract him with a ping. That is entirely possible. I think, though, we might want to down him instead. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, he'll be seen. Back from training and I almost choked on way to spicy chicken burger. Oh no. Did you try rotating the dark? I will feed you to the darkness myself, damn it. No, eventually, you know, the way I woke up was because, like, it shifted to a different character and the character decided to do something really silly. Like, I think it was my imaginary friend from when I was 12. It was like, hey, I'm gonna make a cameo appearance. Let me just do something so silly. It'll wake you up in shock. Because she just bit. She just bit the darkness. She was like, you know what? Screw you. Bite it is. And it worked. I was like, what? Hold on. What? So thank you, imaginary friend. Whom I had made into a character. It's much appreciated, though the dread didn't really leave, but at least I woke up. Yeah, that's an issue. Can I do a little... Okay, I could, but then they'll hear. I could do a little... Ploinkaroo. I could make you go there. Then you won't immediately see. Sometimes when your back is against the wall, you just gotta start fighting. Yeah, so, like... I'm pretty sure... Again, I'm not sure. It wasn't me. It was, like, some... Like... Player 2 just, like... appeared. And, like... Like... You know how just like a large, hard to quantify thing, she unquantified it, turned it into like just a vague figure that she could slam against the wall and then bite. It was a very strange ending to a dream where we've been constantly like running and barely holding back this encroaching force that is beyond any of us, and then it's just like, no! Screw you! Become mortal or something, I don't know. Okay, if we distract him to up there, he'll move up that way. And then she can like down him, which will bring the alarm level up, but it'll stay out of the camera's vision. And I forgot, like, they will reboot with their... Yeah, they will reboot. And I guess they'll gain more stuff back when they do. Unfortunately, they'll cost me power points. You do have increased vision too. I might need to just down this guy, but then you're seeing that. Which we don't want. I mean, we could have him see it and then notify it and then shoot. Oh wait, we can still... Oh yeah, sure. How much increased vision do you have? Okay, you should be able to walk by the thing, but that might be an issue. Maybe I'll take a step, but then you'll wake up and we'll need to down you again. Again, I will need to wait for the hammer. Okay, I would love to KO him. They're still aren't KO'd on that long patrol routes. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if he misses her. Okay, hold on. Technically, he's out of the view of the camera. Okay, no. We shoot him. We shoot him, and we have her slowly drag him into the elevator. We shoot him. We shoot him. You're being shot. You will get shot. Shooting time. Now that is a little annoying, because alarm. He's just taking a nap. He's taking a nap on the job. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. He's just taking a little nap. You'll be able to drag him back later. Okay. It's fine. So now we just need to get more power. Get that. Be fine. We'll zappy zap that. We'll just slowly go around until eventually when we do the super zaps. Yes. Which isn't yet. Not yet. So one more turn. More turn. Okay. Get you. Lovely. Then I go invisible. Get that. Go up here. Okay, that one will ping, so that one will need to go down. Damn. Okay, which means we'll want to wait one more run so we can data blast that, so it'll... Damn, okay, 2 more turns so we can data blast that, because otherwise that thing's gonna pick up on the sound of the EMP pack. Unless, can we double EMP it? Is it gonna... Oh, you're such a... Okay, we could go... no, we can't go invisible and EMP it, because then we'll be turning visible again. We don't want to Buster Chip it. No. We'll Buster Chip this. Start working. Getting them down. But 2, we don't have 2 turns to wait for the power to come back. Okay, but we wait 1 turn, we can golem it. Yeah, okay. 1 turn we have. So not this turn, but the turn after that we'll do stuff. Unless... but we don't even have the power to mute it. So, no. Just wait. Just wait a little longer. It's fine. In the meantime, you can... Actually, might need to do one forward first. So you don't... But then someone might see. Okay, hold on. I might need a little help there. So I might need you to get out. And then for one of you to drag. You will sim. This guy stays in here. And then you will be here. And looking. So we don't accidentally have that guy spotting this guy. Okay, so we wait one more turn so we can golem this thing and then EMP. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay. Lower you. Then that should bring it down. Work on that. Wait till next turn when everything is down, and then we'll start rapid stabbing things. And just so you will have as much inventory space as possible. It'll slow you down, but it'll be fine. Here. You'll help in terms of inventory space management. You'll keep that one. Yeah, I do have full shimmer, so I don't need to prioritize me getting anything. Okay. Now we need to really hurry because people will start arriving soon. Okay, that's part of everything down. It's time to Tony this. It's Tony time. Tony? Actually, I can run here. Why am I not running? Now that's interesting. Oh, certainly. This is amazing. We don't need that. I can also run. Glorious. Let's see. Let me help you out so we can hopefully run, like, leave in one go. Drop this for a second. You just get over here. Oh, wait, hold on. I should have let her leave way sooner. My bad. I forgot we can't all fit in there. That's a little silly of me. What happens? We probably don't want that guy to wake up, so we should get someone to drag him outside then, real quick. I need you to stay out, actually. I mean, I'd love to see what happens when we take him with us, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't get beamed up, so he'll wake up inside and he'll give us trouble. So... we did empty them all, right? Yeah, those look proper empty. So these guys go. And then we just wait for a little bit. I keep forgetting that if I rescue someone, that we can't all fit in the... Like, really, they should just, like... not be so difficult. Someone go lying down, just weave between someone's legs. Go prone, man. Take one for the team. Oh boy. How long? We can distract some people with some door shenanigans. Or we could purposely use a sound bug, which will bring the it'll bring the alarm up, but it'll distract them. You know what? Oh, wait, that didn't work? What? Excusez-moi? What do you mean that didn't activate the sound bug? Huh? Okay. Sure. I could have sworn that used to... Okay. Well, I mean, you can't shoot. So you'll find us. But... actually, we might... Ooh, do you have... Okay, what we're gonna do... Okay. Gonna get you in position to take out our guy. So you'll turn around and you'll see, and then we'll just do a little stabby. suppose this is more merciful. Hey, it's better than them dying. Don't headbutt the guard. I mean, I guess he's already down. You can headbutt him a little. Hi, little guy. Oh, great. Lovely. Oh. He realized he was getting... That's fine. Ouch. Ouch. So it's about 2 turns. And out we go. Any last thing we want to hack for funsies to see if we get something... some kind of reversal? Oh, sweet! Damn, I didn't expect that to actually...
Engineering at its finest.
Sure, yes, right as I'm about to leave. That is perfect. I mean, thanks. Now, how funny would it be if it happens twice in a row? Oh no, never mind, we don't have power for it. We'll never know. Yeah, so they stay in there so that he would have woken up in there. Which means you can kind of get them looked up.
More useful under our control.
Slight mess, but doable-ish. We got front-loaded with power and then we didn't have enough power in the end. Not my cleanest job. Let's see. Get that back. You hold on to that.
Central told me you'd call. I don't have anything. I should be able to
Selling
move this and make a
dementia.
tidy profit.
I've got a bit of a headache. We are going to sell the
My current is bad.
charge
We
back.
should do business more often. I have a client who's looking for that.
We're charged
Just
back.
made my day.
So we don't use the shock trap all that often. But again, you want it when things go awry. That's the problem. Like, it's like, oh, just take all the stuff that prevents you from things going awry. But when things do go awry, you kind of wish you had it. Gives an agent an extra attack a turn. Gains 3 AP after any attack. I do like Nika a lot. Nika plus infinite attacks is fun. Now, technically Nika and a flurry gun if you have enough power. However, we can also give Nika... Oh no, it's called a 7-turn cooldown. Yeah, you kind of want Nika with... But they balance that. It's always a cooldown. Except like the ones that are full on power, but then it takes power again. Imagine if you could combine augments from agents. If you could be like, hey Nika, can I borrow your agent augment a little? And then just give it to Tony. Like, wait, what do you mean? It's super Tony time. Do I don't tend to use transport beacon from Derek a lot. But the net downlink is really useful. Let's see, I have melee stuff. I also have piercing stuff. This does not matter if it's melee or ranged. So, a melee... A range build would make sense if I want her to have the emergency gun. But so far I haven't needed the emergency gun yet. And the emergency gun takes a lot of power. And the thing that I run into most is that I don't have power when I need power. Which actually kind of suggests that maybe I need to grab Prism again. She does have a net downlink. I think I'll... I mean, I'm definitely... Okay, how much does it cost to upgrade her? Now, it does go through my reserves quite a bit. I'll wait with doing that. I think I'll keep my main team for now. I might slot in Nika at some point, but I'm not sure who she'd replace. Because International's ability to detect things at range is honestly really, really useful. My Shimmerig is actually really useful. Tony is the backbone of this team. Technically, we don't use Derek's transport beacon much at all. Sometimes, though, it does come in handy. But we don't rely upon it a lot. He might be the easiest one to switch out. He is also technically our fighter. It's just then, how do we build Nika to make most use of her? Because she can't attack twice if she doesn't have 2 items to attack with, which means she needs like a... not a thermal disruptor and not a neural disruptor, but the other one. Which we did see and then we passed up on, but... guess we should have grabbed that. Let's see. Do we want to go for money? No, we don't want to go for just money. We get decent money whenever we go into a thing. I guess the Nanofab Vestibule would be decent. It would be our best option to try and get a new computer again. Because we kind of want that. The security dispatch. Then surgical. We can only bring 2 agents.
To prevent unlicensed fabrications. The fabricator at this location has been...
So, me and Tony, I'd say. Me and Tony are the... Like, International is pretty good too, but I'd say me and Tony are the A team. So then, what do we bring with us? We could do the wireless scanner, but no. Audio bubble is useful though. I just don't want to take too many things. Maybe just not take the thermal disruptor? No, but only having 1 weapon to rely upon is also kind of yikes. We like our buster chips. We definitely want our stims. We want our super stim if we get into a Tony room. We definitely want an EMP back. Yeah, we could leave the thermal disruptor behind. That way I'll have more room. It's gonna be a little rough though. Definitely gonna be rough. We won't be able to buy much. Could leave 1 buster chip behind, but having 2 buster chips is usually quite useful for us. And it's slowed down in the recharge. Because we not only have surgical,
Most nanofabs
we have static field, so
protocols to prevent unlicensed fabrications. The fabricator at this location has been compromised.
yeah. So we're gonna go in with me and Tony. We're looking for We're looking for servers to generate us power. We're looking for a weapon for Nika that she can use multiple times a turn, potentially. Like, I guess fully power-based. But again, you know, it's... Our power balance is kind of an issue sometimes. We'll look for augments. A chameleon for me. It seems pretty nice. A net downlink, just as many as we can carry back, basically. Potentially piercing scanner. See, the thing is that ideally I don't let it come to blows, because it is kind of hard to keep everyone... Like, if you can down the entire level, sure, but that's usually not what you're going to be able to do. So it's hard to balance how we want to play this. Like, playing aggressive definitely works on lower levels, but I don't know if playing aggressive is going to work so good now. Yeah, honestly, stuff that gets us more power more regularly might actually be worth it to install. Like the 50% chance that you'll get power back, get you a power every turn, might actually be useful. It's not usually what I go for, but you know, that might be actually something we'd want. But most of all, we'd want the server generator. I think that is pretty important to us. We are kind of full. I do want to keep the super stim though. Unlimited attacks for one turn on Tony is kind of just being able to hack through whatever. Like, it's an emergency. This thing needs to be hacked. Of course, multiple times on one droid wouldn't work, so it's not a true. Like, wouldn't work in all emergencies, but I would leave the audio bubble, but with only 2 people, it might actually be essential that we run. We will be in plastic, though. So it might not be as needed. We're probably not going to get as many... Sounding, so I might actually leave the audio bubble. Yeah, you know what? That'll give us more space, and we do need that space. So we're gonna leave our weapon and our audio bubble behind, which is a little risky, I'll admit, but then we'll have 3 empty slots, which we're also gonna need. So that's gonna be our thing. We're gonna first do an outbreak, and then we're gonna continue that, and hopefully we'll finish this mission, like, in a reasonable time. Because I don't want to go over time too much. I still have more art to do, because people have been drawing me cool things in art fight, and I want to revenge them. And yeah, didn't sleep so good, because nightmare. So be right back, give me 3 minutes, and then we continue. And I'm back. Pressed the wrong, I realized that the lunch thing was still on. Okay, so we got our two peoples, 1 weapon, and a dream. I'm quite nervous, but let's see how we manage.
Most nano...
Infiltration successful.
Okay, long hallway. And extra long... Oh, the lattice itself glows blue. Oh? That's the Tyndall effect. We can mitigate by minimizing subsurface scattering. Oh, I love it when we speak technical. That's fun. Okay. Let's immediately get ourselves some power. Oh no. We got a laser one. Oh. Okay. We have insomnia, but we don't have... Okay, we can hack freely. Yeah, let's learn where all these lasers are going to. Okay, lovely. Oh boy. We got that. Okay, so this laser... This doesn't even go anywhere. It's completely blocked off. That... I guess, no. You're not allowed to go there. No going there for us. That's not a shortcut. That's just a wall. A wall through which you can be shot. Okay. Every alarm level. Okay, we need to get that thing down. We need to get that thing down. So this is GO. G6, C1, O1, Q6. Oh, of course, GO is the one with the highest. Of course. Okay. Two turns longer. Plus 3, so 5 turns longer. Horrifying. And then next turn, though, we can't use anything. That's a camera which we won't be able to reach otherwise. So we are gonna use a stim. Wait, what? What is... Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad that we have Oracle. Question is, do we want to use Oracle now? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, that's not the one we wanted. We could go here. We don't know if someone comes through there. Could go invisible to pass through there. And you know what? I think we do that. Guys, going anywhere will take forever. Get that so Tony can get through without needing to use his cloak yet.
Not all nanofabs are created equal. You found a good one there.
Okay. Okay. Boost file gains permanent AP. Should not see me here. Link to a guy. They are all magnetically reinforced, because of course they are. Is there anything in this building that isn't magnetically reinforced? I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything in this building that isn't magnetically reinforced. Yep, I got the laser maze. Look at this. This is... This is just the wall you can get shot through. You can't even move through here. Turning off this laser is useless. I mean, I guess if you had a goose... At least it's not deadly lasers. I guess how did you know immediately that they were not deadly lasers? Did you just read it that quickly, or can you, like, see from the visual? I guess you're right, they aren't deadly. They're just very annoying. Deadly lasers are a much angrier red and don't flicker. I see. I should study the lasers more, clearly. Okay, where do we want Tony to go? Okay, so the way to get here without doing stuff with the lasers is to go around. We would like to get these saves. Plus, Plastic will only ever have the alarm laser type by default. Interesting, I didn't know that. I do actually think we want both of them in there. You know what? Because they're going to reboot the nanofab. So why not just stim so we can both be there? And we are not gonna get stopped. There are so many doors here. Do I just stand here and look and just hope that this guy passes me by and nobody comes through here? Do I hide here? Maybe I hide there. Nobody should come through here. Hopefully. We do, however, want to make sure that we take that thing down. Okay, well. I'm gonna save our power to try and... Actually, we can hammer this. There. Then we have that hammer going. Because next turn we won't have enough. We won't be able to hack. And at last, but certainly not least, my feminine intuition. I see. I see. The ultimate ace up your sleeve. Okay, incognito look down. We can work around that. I will pick your pocket though, whilst you're standing all nice and available. I could sneak through that door, but that seems like a unnecessary risk. Okay. All right. Aha. Okay, so I want you down too. And of course, everything is magnetically reinforced in this place. Uh-huh. Hey, ahoy, ho, Luna, how does it go? How has your week been? It's been alright. It's been alright. It's been a tired week, though. Even though I didn't do much, but it's been mostly the recovery. Okay, let's see. Chameleon movement, that is something that I want. No. No. No, we got enough of those. Sometimes I want a gun, but... Oh, portable server. Yes, we've been wanting you. We've needed a replacement for you. I will take another cloaking rig, actually. You can never have enough of these. We don't use paralyzers. I don't need another super stim. It hasn't been mostly, more or less. Yeah, I did get a little drawing done. I've been doing like a lot of drawing. Yeah, we're gonna get chameleon movement for me. Because I use the cloak a lot. I know it only activates for this cloak and not my own cloak, as far as I know. Because I think that would be too powerful, I'm pretty sure. What have you been drawing? I've been drawing for Art Fight. So, like, lots of characters. I did a mass attack, which means an attack with many characters in it, or more than one, basically. Technically, any attack with more than one character could be considered a mass attack. But I did a bar drawing. Actually, do you guys want to see that? I can show you guys that. Let me first... Yeah, I don't knock out enough guys for that. It is a good way to check if a guard has woken up. This one... See, this one I love in principle because it has gotten me out of sticky situations in the past. Not on stream. The only problem is you can't control when it happens. If it could just be turned on and off, and I know that would probably be crazy powerful, but if it could just be turned on and off of like, ah yes, when going invisible, right now I want to knock out everyone in the vicinity, or I want to go invisible and I don't want to knock out everyone in the facility. Like, I love them. I love them very much. It's just... it's... well... Sometimes you don't want to knock everyone out. Sometimes that is worse. But also this, plus going invisible from a stim, plus chameleon movement, is very fun. And nonsense. Listen, I think I want chameleon movement more though. Like, I know it isn't as strong. I'm aware, but it's just... AP, my beloved. I need to go zoomies, okay? I need to zoomies. This is great. It's just I need to turn on and off button because it's also something's got me. Yeah, so we're gonna get that. That's fine.
Head office is catching on to us. Several devices have been remotely rebooted.
That's
I hope
fine,
we don't
because-
run out of power.
That's fine because we barely hacked anything anyhow. Okay, we can step in here, which we're gonna do so we can start working on that. Let's see. And then next turn we'll be able to down it fully, and then we'll try and go for that one. But before we do that, I'm gonna go real quick, grab my... Yeah, I don't want that program. I want like my usual. I guess I could grab images too. Maybe that's better. There. Let me grab this one. See if I can... Aha! Okay, that... let me just... Why are we... There. That is more or less centered. That's great, thank you. Although I do like Hollow Circus, especially on Endless when the guard starts getting stupid amounts of armor, because it's very easy to bait them into surrounding you, and then you can clear the entire squad by cloaking. Ooh, that is a good idea. But yeah, it's just with the amount of guards that'll just shoot you on sight in this, I don't trust that. Check you out. Yeah, so this took me forever. Just saying. It's a lot of characters. It's a pretty... Like, it's not the most detailed background, I suppose, but it's pretty detailed. The background took quite some time. Like, I had to thumbnail it out. And then I wish I could put this on my main monitor, but then... Oh, actually, hold on. It does that without deforming? Lovely. It gets a little wonky because my main monitor is in a different resolution because of invisible ink, but I guess we're good. Does seem to make the resolution a little wonky on this, though. Unfortunate. But yeah, the background took a long time. Then I had to like sketch, like first figure out where I'm going to position everyone. You did fantastic on the background. Since I struggle with backgrounds and have been doing a lot of backgrounds practice, I'll assume you drew this specifically to flex on me. That would be... No, I struggle with backgrounds a lot too. It took me quite a while to figure this one out, and it's not perfect. It's like, if you look too closely, which I invite you to do, the perspective makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. But, you know, the perspective doesn't have to make sense as long as the scene is good. I thumbnailed it out. I got like a rough draft of where everyone was supposed to sit. And then I started sketching out every person to sit. And then I did the cleanup for every person. Because that also had to happen. Then the flats. And then all of the shading. So I did it. I would maybe go, okay, I make this person. And then after all the sketching, I would have just rendered one by one. But I was like, if I do that, then my style's probably going to shift. Guy has cat feet. Yeah, they're like a bunch of there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 normal humans, 5. But the rest of them, like, I guess it's 50-50. Cat people everywhere. Yeah, so he is, I don't know, he's half elf, half some like animal hybrid. It didn't specify what. This guy is a succubus. She's technically an alien. That's a deer person. That's a shark person. That's a halfling. That's just straight up a bird. Just straight up a bird bothering this poor halfling. That's a parent. That's not a parent. I forced myself to learn the art of backgrounds. I forced myself to draw a bunch of streamers I like as jokey Magic the Gathering cards. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I think I practiced more anatomy with this drawing than I have in a long time because of like, I needed to do a lot of back anatomy. It's like, okay, this back is showing, this back is showing, this back, and this back. And then I needed to like figure out her muscles, which I think turned out pretty cool. But yeah, the other art I've been doing is this. Oh, we're not grabbing that, I guess. Huh. Okay, what if we just... Aha! So this one is a revenge? And I struggle with the muscles here. I'm like, how does the wing attach? I don't know. The lighting is great, kind of unstated, shy, which shows some restraint. The lighting is usually really warm and cozy. They're all very skinny and bony. The buff was about the bar. Yeah, so I really tried to focus on the atmosphere on this. I didn't try to go too insane on the lighting for that reason. I was like, well, it's gonna be kind of diffused, you know? It's probably a little harsher than it probably would be in actuality. And part of me was like, you know what? I should make it dark and then I should put like lights in the middle there. But by the time I was around of where I could have actually considered doing it, I was like, no, we're just finishing this because I want to have some time to do revenges and I need to get ready for the Ren Fair and I will not have any rest until this is done. This one, I was like, you know what? We're gonna go with the lighting. We're gonna go. So we added some more stronger lighting. Could it be even more refined? Probably, but I do really like how the lighting turned out, and I think the foreshortening is pretty cool. I think it pretty... I know I tend to go a bit overboard with the lighting. It can really take away from the scenes, and yeah, you gotta balance it. If you do very strong lighting, you kind of want to like plan out ahead of time that you're gonna do it, like make the piece with that in mind. Then this one. I don't think these are as strong as the mass attack, to be honest. Like, I tend to sort of default to sort of semi-realistic proportions, but not very strong characterization. Like, I actually want to kind of push the anatomy a bit more, stylize a bit more, but I find it kind of difficult, actually. Because I like working from photos to double-check my anatomy, but then if I have a direct photo reference, then I tend to subconsciously stick closer to those proportions. Because I have it on the sides. I'm like, you know? I do like the vibe of this. It's just, it's hard. It's also really hard to work with colors when you're trying to like, okay, I don't want to stray too far from the base colors, but also if I do all kinds of funky lighting, then it's not going to be the base colors of this character. Stuff's like drawing other people's characters is tough sometimes. Like you want to do the best job you can. In any case, let's continue. Okay, we captured that. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. So where are you gonna go? Okay. Aha. Might be a moment to wisp. Just so I know everyone is heading. Okay. That's fine. No, that might be a time. The most creative thing I did this week was wrote up a campaign frame for a game of Daggerheart. Oh, that is fun too. Let's go. Okay. Let's go invisible and see what's going there and also like pick his pocket. Oh, wait. But then we can't get out of the way. It's based on a book I read, which is fun but dark. So we had a bit of an art moment. I'll throw those magic cards I drew in the art channel. I would have done a Luna one, but I didn't fit my evil plan. Fair enough. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell me when you've thrown them in there, because I would love to see that. Also, you don't need to draw me. You know that, right? You can draw whatever you want. I'm not offended if I'm not amongst the streamers that you draw. I'm just happy whenever you do. Also, thank you for the follow, woodcutters from Fiery Ships. Welcome in. Drawer, must draw. No, you don't need to. Only to have fun. Okay, so we could technically be cheeky and go invisible again. We don't get punished for having stuff hacked. So what if we just do another little blast? That way we get more movement. So we both have AP downlink. Which means you can go in there just fine. Just thank you, net downlink. It's a setting where the golds are almost gone and have corrupted the weave of the magic. So anyone who uses magic, armor, weapons, or spell gains arcane corruption. If they reach 50 plus, they start turning into a demon. Otherwise, they can spend time during rest to remove some of the corruption. Oh. Risk and reward kind of deal. That is neat. I'm not for a streamer that hangs out with a bunch of other streamers, and I like to clown on her. So I drew nice drawings for a bunch of people she knows and posted them in her Discord, knowing she would ask if I did one for her. Then I thought of drew an insulting one at her. Damn, she's a good sport. Both Dragon Quarter vibes. Dragon Quarter? Sorry, I'm very bad with abbreviations. So if you don't like unabbreviate the buff, I will have no clue what you're talking about. And even if you do, I might not, because I live under a rock sometimes. What's in here? Oh, the exit. That is very important to find. Yeah, it's the Lost Breath of Fire game. It has a corruption mechanic. I do like that in games. I think it's really neat. I like risk and reward stuff in games, but it needs to be implemented well. Okay, well, I do like this being near the exit. 2 turns. Yeah, so I'll be fine there. You won't see me. You've been searched. Okay. So I kind of want to set up the portable server here somewhere, honestly. Or at least on the way out. Thing is, if someone walks through here, they're gonna see it. If someone wants to go... Actually, they're unlikely to go around here because they'll be able to walk straight through. So technically here's fine as long as they don't turn. Here's not ideal. I guess we could set it up in this room, but that is a little bit out of the way. Yeah, they got to the setting where literally feeding on the fate and eventually kept requesting more and more until it turned into followers sacrificing themselves. At that point, they started getting addicted and the followers realized it's not worth it for the blessings they get. But the gods starve, they curse the weave, so anyone who tries to ascend can't, and their remains linger in idols scattered across the lands. That is neat. I like that. That is very interesting lore. I like that a lot. Yeah, I want to set up the portable server somewhere. But I don't want it to be found, obviously. But I wanted some place where I can easily pick it up on the way back. Which this room is good. It's just that there's no way to hide it well. Like, here's a no-go. Don't want to have to go too far into this room. I guess this room could be... It's a little bit out of the way. I definitely want to set up the power thing. This room, like, people are gonna walk through that. I don't want to make the same mistake of setting it up in a risky spot and losing it. Like, this could be a good spot. Unless they want to go from here to here. I mean, technically, as long as this door is closed... okay, I have a card. This guy doesn't have a card. That guy hasn't been searched. One faction believes that removing everything of the gods from existence is the way forward, so they are rampaging across the land, destroying everything related to the gods. Another faction is trying to delve into their literature, art, etc., in search of clues to remove the corruption, and another lesser faction are hunters. They help protect against the demons. Interesting. I mean, all of that makes sense. Demons are people who have had their body warped and twisted in a way based on who they were in life. I could put it here. You know what? Yeah. Well, like, that might be... But I need... Sometimes there isn't a good safe spot, but I don't want to keep lugging this thing around the whole time. Like, I want to... And I think this is the... Because this guy isn't going to go through there. We know that much. We'll keep this on us. So we'll need to get Dr. Zoo over there to get that down. And we'll want to make sure we... Okay, so I'm actually going to wait with retrieving the power cell, I think. He should still be invisible. I can make him go back. I would have deployed it here, but this also doesn't seem like it's going to keep it secret much. I.e., in example... no, I forgot what that stood for. Swordsman was skilled, his body twists have multiple arms, and each sword claimed from an opponent. They stick through their body, wandering as a spider-like abomination, harboring a body of swords, but it can be used for battle. Damn. So what we're probably gonna do is we're gonna have... Actually, we're gonna... Ooh. We're gonna open this. We're going to drop that. We're gonna have Tony go back and forth, ideally. Or maybe I should go back and forth. Oh, but the down... No, we... Okay, post them. I don't know where the lines are, so post them in the mature art. I just feel safer in it. That's why it's there. For things you're not entirely sure about, you know? Ooh, these are neat, though. These are so cool. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Twitch will get weird about that though. So let's not risk it. They're really cool. One of them's kind of not safe for workish, but artist draws for us thinks they seem fine, but I'm just trusting your judgment that they're kind of... I know Twitch can be kind of much. Part of me wants to like move this all the way there, but then that might reduce the amount of time I have. I want Tony to be able to get through here and then maybe lock the door behind him. So that's why I'm leaving that behind. I'm gonna go here to continue on later. G8. Which one is that? Maybe I can hack that so Tony can get there sooner. Okay, that one is G8. We don't know. We have camera database. Don't have a demon database though. You're gonna just have to risk it. Ah, okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to get through any of those because they're all magnetically reinforced. Got a dash as word calls. Alright, good luck. Let's try and get a move on. Otherwise we're gonna go very much in overtime. Don't need to show anything I do on streams. I'm not fishing for screen time. Well, I like showing what my peoples make on stream sometimes, you know? I like sharing and looking at art. Got rickrolled. Yeah, I like showing those things. I do need to probably lock in now, otherwise I'll be going way in overtime, but I like having that kind of stuff. Oh, well, there's the Damon database. Ah, I see. Please don't scan for that, though. Are you gonna, how big is your scan? I guess we will need to move that. Unless we open a different door. Could run. That's going to bother you. And I'm not going to be invisible the entire time. Kinda need to get out of here before thing goes up. I can go here. Do I try to move that further? Because the thing is that it's 3 and then 2, so it's gonna be a while. I think I saw 4. I might look at them more closely later to really study them. They look really good. I think you did super well on them. Um... Okay, we did get our main target. We just need to get into some safes to get a way out. Which means we're gonna need to wait a couple turns because there's no way we're getting in any safes now. Means we need to get Tony out of here. Invaders the Tiny Leviathan. It was made for GD Streamer and raided you the other night. Maybe I didn't see them all. I don't know what the smart choice is. We definitely run to over there. Oh, why? Hold on, why can't I step into there though? Door is open. The thing is, you'll hear me too. No, that's not a smart move. Okay. All of you don't get seen by the camera, luckily. I guess let's hope that you don't scan into there. Then what? Where do I go? Can't hack nothing right now. Has the album posting our art fight drawings anywhere? We can view them on art fight. I've posted my mass attack on socials, but I haven't really posted the other ones. I'll post the other ones too later. Just maybe poke me about it because I might forget. I'll post them in the Discord at least. Yeah. Everything is magnetically reinforced. Goodness. Not sure what to do. Because our item cooldown is so high. Yeah, we had a buster chip or something. We need to get Tony there sooner than later. So we don't have even more demons to deal with. Also don't know how large its scan will be. That's the issue. You're gonna be standing there, that's fine. You don't see, so I can stand there just fine. And you'll go past me here. A little risky with that door open, but it should be fine. Yeah, the long time it takes for tools to return their energy is going to be rough. I'm a little worried about our portable server. Wait, waffles have ears? They do. Kind of like holes, though. Would like to hack that. Don't think I have enough power. Could oracle, but we don't know what's going to be oracled. So I guess Tony's going to have to go around. Let's see, because usually it's 4, so that's 6 if I guess I could, or I could hammer it. I could hammer you. You know what? We will, because then we can get through. I don't want to have Tony have to backtrack though. He can go here and then he can at least get that. Oh wait, only 2? Okay. Grab that though. Lock that. We'll go over here. Where We can get through here. Thing is that it's 3 turns until that lowers down, so there's no use in bringing Tony up there because we don't have the means. Just a little worried for thing. Yeah, he might see Tony. I hope Tony's outside of the scans. Might be able to go through Cloak. And then... Or I could Cloak and then mess with that door. He's gonna like look through there instead. I could Cloak and go through here, and he doesn't look there. Like, but if I open that door, he's gonna check there, and then he's gonna see Tony. So that's not something we want to do. But this side is like not useful. He goes diagonal here. He might see me there. Where do we even go? Yes, that's blocked off, which means we'll need to go through here. Which is fine. Just need power. I guess maybe I go back in here to hide from that scan. Or I pick up that after all and fully backtrack. Don't think I want to fully backtrack though. We can keep it safe there, that would be better for us. I guess maybe we'll stay here, which is... yeah. Hopefully better. Hopefully he doesn't notice Tony. Okay, it does notice Tony.
Investigating area. Guess it was nothing.
I didn't ever sign up for that sweep. Okay, so that's unideal. We could... rewind, but first gonna continue. Okay, another nano fab. Recapturing. Okay. I would like to get this so I can sell some of the charge packs. See, this is U6. Of course, everything has firewalls. Might need to rewind. Don't want to keep that guy running around. I just need to wait for more power, basically, so I can slowly make our way through the saves and get our exit key. Okay. Do I rewind, yes or no? I think I do, otherwise they'll all be searching for me. It's not ideal, but... Okay, so we know Tony there is a bad idea. Just really want that thing down. Could technically just hack it for me without using Tony. Could use a hammer on it, and then I can have Tony go around. Yeah, so I go here, use a hammer on that to grab that. You pick your pockets, grab that thing, and then head out. Hide somewhere here. Or I could even go invisible. No, I think it's fine if you search.
Hey, what was that?
And hope that that thing doesn't get spotted. Tony will hide here instead. Yeah, I would go here to like help work on that, but we're not gonna risk that. Instead, I think we'll better off saving up power, I guess. Ah man, I'm allergies. My nose is so stuffy.
Must be jumpy tonight.
Did it find that?
Level 1. Guards now searching additional sectors. Exercise caution in previously cleared areas.
Contact him. Okay, it's gonna patrol back. Good. Two turns until it's down. I can start moving slowly, Tony slowly up there. That's actually, no, but then they'll see that. Yeah, I don't want to alert you by opening that door. I would like to sell some of the power down there, so maybe we want to go down there first? I don't remember how these guys walked. I don't know if they'll go through there, if it's not unlocked. You're gonna go up there. You're gonna go there. I hope you'll go through the upper one. Yeah, I don't want to be there, so let's not. This is tricky. Okay, you have card. We do want to attack people. We are also starting to run out of time. I would like to finish this though.
Did you see that?
Okay, that's pulling a lot of them in view. Can't see that guy, but might be worthwhile attacking what we have now. Because that guy we already got. These guys are new. And we can currently see them. There. There's no way we are getting through this thing.
Hey, what was that?
So this is U6. U6. A EMP would drag their attention. I don't want that. If I could get through the U6, then I could get to there, and I'd like that. So let's see if I... It's 1, 2, but then I still need 3. So 1, 2, and then 4, and then potentially a 3. That would make it... okay, so 0, and then 4, and then 3, that's 7. I can do 7. Lovely. And then next turn I can hack the nano fab with the buster chip and then sell the charge packs. And you should not be able to see here, but I'm not sure. You'll be seeing me there. I could go there instead. You should not. Or here. Here should be fine. You don't have extra vision. So I guess work on this thing. Yeah. Okay. Let it take its time. Don't have a lot of power stuff. We had a console there. Console there. 1, 2. Okay, it's tea time. It's quiet. Too quiet. Which means... And also I need to do outbreak. So we'll do that. Guess maybe I could try and grab tea and snacks real quick. That's gonna take longer than 3 minutes though. I'm gonna see if I can do this in 15 minutes and then just like power through the slight urge to nom because there's nobody here to grab noms for me. And the hell has to do noms on her own. Be right back. We do some ads and we're gonna try and finish this in a reasonable time. Let's see if I succeed. Okay, back. Let's try and lock in. So first things first. Grabbing that. That's fine. Gonna sell that. Sell that. I mean, we've already got a couple of those lined up for people. Another buster chip. The question is, how many buster chips do you really need? But honestly, right now, we could use another one. We can always have one as a backup. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get through to that. Okay, he's going to go there. He's going to go there. Just work slowly through that. We're not going to be able to grab that. We are going to be able to start working on that, maybe. We can get Tony down there. We might be able to do these two in one go, like Tony them with multiple attacks a turn. But it's going to be a little tricky. Okay, you're just there now, huh? That's fine by me. Only you're gonna want to check... You're gonna check there. So I'm gonna need to wait. Because probably won't be able to get around that way. No. So everything is magnetically reinforced. Means I guess we're gonna stick there. And that is a little risky for me though. Can't do much about that camera. He shouldn't reach there yet. So it should be fine. So maybe I should shift to... He should turn around immediately. I should be able to shift over here. And you shouldn't see me. Wish that door was closed. But not little guy open it.
Investigating. Nothing.
He sounds on edge. It's quiet. You keep saying that. That. I have a buster chip I'd like to use, but I'm unable to at this point. Did already search that guy. I'll just need to... This is closer by the door, right? Because that's like 1.5, 3, and this would be 1.5. Yeah, so here's a little better. And he doesn't have extra view. So I'm just gonna stay here. He looks around there, and I stand here. I should be fine. Okay, that guy's gonna go here, which means I need to not be there. Can get that power. Just need to be careful that I have a way out if this guy goes back up here. Let's see, this is the 01. That's 4. I can hammer this with a 5. I think I'll do. This is my exit key. And then I'll want to make sure that I'm not in this section. Here would be a pretty good spot actually, but will I reach that with 8? Let's hope. I can go there. No, that might get me spotted. But you're gonna go up, you're gonna go up. Should be fine over here. Too bad that I can't grasp that. Yeah. That is fine. So we'll want these two. Means we'll want this camera. Again, 4 with the buster chip that I have, and then 2 with what you have, which means we'll probably want to data blast this. At least for 1. But I can't seem to get both of those guys in. And then I could try an oracle to see if I get good camera. Oh, well, that's at least one that we needed. At some point.
Looking around.
Oh, that's annoying.
Nothing.
Okay. Bedankt. Thank you. Okay, now they're all turning around. I could hide behind there if I close that door. And the thing is, do you see that or not? Hmm. You absolutely see that. That's unfortunate. Um... Yeah, they're gonna get seen by you, which means there's the best spot. And there, if we could close the door, but then that's gonna get you to go and look at it. Which I guess eventually we need you to go back, so maybe we close it, because I don't think you go in one go. Though I don't know how much AP you have now. Okay, enough. And I think I want to stim so I can grab that card and mess with that door. Or I could step in. Could EMP a bunch. You are magnetically reinforced. But there you'll definitely be noticed. We'll be able to go through these guys. We just need to get rid of the camera somehow. Next turn, we should be able to hack that. Hmm. You're standing there. You're standing there. Camera. All about that. I guess he'll go in there and then maybe look at that. Hopefully we'll be able to dodge him. just in case we can go cloak. Okay. Well, I'm glad we went cloak. Might have to go full cloak. Like long range cloak.
What was that?
What was that?
It was nothing.
Yes, it was nothing as I sit right in front of him. Love that.
Alarm valve 2. Warning building installed. Recommend. Low-grade ballistics will be ineffective.
Would have killed and put a few chairs in here. Can't spend all night on my feet. Not healthy. We can sell a charge pack to make some space. We'll need to get that camera. Probably want to go full cloak. Unfortunately, that does mean we broke it again, but I didn't want to uncloak and recloak right in front of him. That seemed like a terrible idea. Okay, he's been searched. He hasn't been. He's been searched. He's been searched. He's been searched. We could search him. That might be nice. Although, then we definitely need to move this around, because otherwise they're going to see that. Only that guy also needs to... We have this. So we either need to go around anyhow. Because this guy still... Yeah. Let's see, how many cameras are there? There's one here. We can do a thing there. Then we still have a 1, 2, 3, 4 chance. Don't have that many. Otherwise, it's 8. With 8, we can do... We can check and then we can... No, we can't check and then still spend 8, unfortunately. We can spend 8 and then grab that, though. It'll give us 5 back. Yeah. I am gonna sell the charge pack. Oh, hello. Okay, maybe this is the point at which we super stim Tony. Because we could super stim that. But then no, we can't get through there. So not yet. We don't super stim Tony yet. We could go there to there. That might be worthwhile. And I could grab this and start getting out. At least put that down somewhere safer. So otherwise I can go... I could go this way instead.
Did you see that?
I don't know if he scans for that. Like if he sees that. Okay, they're at least distracted. We might be able to super Tony from there to there to there. If we're lucky. We are. Come on. Okay. Now at least have all the cameras. Or most of the cameras. Maybe not. Okay. We'll be able to get that through like a boost. Although next turn we won't be able to do anything because it's uneven.
Investigating area. Nothing.
Investigating the area. Now we got nothing.
Hey, you okay? You're looking a little off, man. It's fine. It's not like I can take a sick day anyway. Okay, just say so. Just don't get it on me. Rebooting in 1, which isn't enough time. Though I can super Tony from this one to that one now. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. So true grid, but that's not useful for me now anyway, because it only stays down 1 turn. I kind of wish I kept all those batteries so I could go through there and super Tony that. Yeah, I can close one of them, but both of, like, one of them will still see. Can I add, like... No. This camera's gonna see me if I stand. You are gonna see me if I don't. I can get far enough to open this up. And I do stay invisible. However, they are gonna see that. which means they're gonna go check. So, not exactly ideal. I could hide in back there. And then I'd need to get through another time. I could still close the door, though. I could also step in, have them see me, and then step out. Theoretically, but that seems like a kind of bad idea. I think I'm better off hiding back here. And then seeing if I can get them to let me pass by. You're looking that way. You guys looking that way. Closing that isn't gonna do much. We can move to next turn, be closer to there, and open that up for Tony to slip by. If we are overtime. Oops. We're not finishing it, or we're not leaving until we finish this. Okay. Now I just... Bang. So that guy's in the way. And that guy's in the way. And he's gonna stand there, being in the way that way. So now I'd need to either distract that guy, or I'm still invisible. Oh wait, you technically don't see through invisibility. Hold on. Oh, you do see him. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, search field. Never mind. Well, too late. See, this is why I shouldn't do these things. Someone else played this. Yeah. Need to round things off, though. It's getting late, but... take that. Points no matter. Actually, I shouldn't have used the cloak yet. That was silly. Should have waited with the cloak. Oh well. Bunch of cards. Closing that up. Closing that. Picking that up for a second to lock that. Dropping that again. Exit access card. So now we got our stuff, and on next turn we'll be able to hopefully get that thing and get out. Yes, we unlock that and then we get that thing. I like the but I was bad at it. My mind ain't built for stealth. it's pretty tricky. I'll give you that. Okay, so and then next turn we'll be able to get that, and then we'll be able to round things off because I'm going way over time. So that thing is going to inform everyone that there's an intruder, so we need to get out. Honestly, we were pretty fast. Like, turn-based, that is. Like, our security level didn't go that high. Yeah, it's going to communicate. Shouldn't have eaten that sandwich. That's what you get for stealing other people's sandwiches, buddy. Don't think we want to... We aren't even able to run with Sue. Okay. Unlock that, which will unencumber me. Tuna stream for... No. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Just grabbing the energy cell next turn, and we're out. And I guess getting that camera, but we should be able to run now. Almost there. Hello there, Luna. How are you there? Hope your day's going well. Welcome in. Oh no, I'm so sorry that I'm almost done. I'm going way over time, but it's good to see you. Like, you guys are stimming? That was the sound of a stim. Did the guy just stim? I didn't even know they could do that. No. Wait, I already read that. So I'm tired. You can tell. I need to... Oh gosh, damn it.
Warning, daemon installed.
Don't have time for this. Okay, there we go.
Secure that power cell.
Yes.
Get it back to the jet operator.
Yeah, okay, we're both encumbered. Never mind. It's rebooting, so we can just go straight past. Which is what we'll do. Close the door. Anything fun we can hack before we go. Just to see if we turn the tables.
Warning, daemon installed.
Nope. Let's go. This one... It went pretty decent, all things considered.
I'm sure you considered your purchases carefully. Wouldn't want you wasting the company dime on useless
We
dread.
didn't. Yeah, so he started to slowly tell everyone that stuff was going down. That's fine. We did pretty well. We finally got a portable server back. That's kind of what we needed. This is for future Luna to sort out. Yeah, we did pretty well. We did pretty well. That was tough though. Like, having only 2 people is pretty tricky. And having that extremely long cooldown on items is also pretty rough. Especially if you don't have enough power to actually hack your way through otherwise. So, I was a little wonky, but we managed to break through. Like, I keep being surprised with myself that I'm still, like, there. Hey, yo, can you mod your model into the game? Well, see, people did that for me. The Invisible Ink community made me a mod in the game. It's on Steam. You can find me on Steam. And it's really cool. They did so amazing. So I have a special ability called Shimmer Rig. So I can have a couple turns of invisibility. And also I have the audio bubble, which will silence an area. Luna's going big now. I don't know if I went big, but I just found a really, really awesome community of people that are just really sweet. Like, I still can't believe that I'm in the game. Honestly, if you mentioned that earlier, I would have done a full 360 of my... It's so cool. It's so cool. So yeah, I've been running with myself as team leader the entire time, and I'm having a tough one getting through the levels because I got this situational, like basically some mods that make it even harder. So that's going on, but gonna be evil take. No, absolutely not. We're going to give the people who made it credit. Hold on, at that point, I got it in my notes somewhere. I did. Hold on. Just to make sure that I always credit everyone correctly, because I know my brain is super bad. Okay, so the people that made Invisible Ink Luna mod are Puppet Squid and Mobstar, but Mobstar's Bryonic Bird in this not in Discord, in Twitch. Puppet Squid made the gameplay design and animated the sprites, and Mobstar or Bryonic Bird, whichever you wanna use, did the coding and the in-world sprite. But also, like, their entire community just gave ideas and apparently gave it, like... It's so cool. It's so cool. It's really, really amazing that people did that for me, and I'm so grateful. It's been so much fun. Like, the sprites look so good. Like, I've got a little animated one and two. Yeah, we... Okay, we need to really round things down because I'm overtime. I'm overtime, and I need to do other things too, and I need to rest, and I need to get food. Food's important for the owl. Can't have the owl go hungry. You don't want the owl to go hungry. Don't you know what happens when this owl goes hungry? Finds other things to snack on. Let me see who's online. Yeah, sorry for everyone who came in late. I'm also already going overtime, and I would continue a little longer usually, but I really, really shouldn't do that. That's kind of a bad idea. Let's see. It's been... We could... two options. Huh. Huh. Damn. Dang it, I don't know whom to choose. I guess it's been the longest since I rated you, so we're gonna say hi to you. I'm gonna stream a million. No, we're not gonna do infinite stream. No infinite stream today. We're gonna go say hi to... The owl is tired. You could already notice that I'm starting to make really silly mistakes. We don't want to accidentally die. And also, the owl needs to get food. It's very bad. Needs to get tea and nums, and needs to get editing, and needs to get more art done, because art fight is still going. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun today. I'm having a lot of fun. Even though I'm complaining, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I managed to pull one of these at some point it's gonna get too hard, and I'm going to get the entire team is gonna get we're gonna have a total party wipe. But until then, we will continue. Thanks for stream. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, next Thursday, we're going to continue with Palm World. Maybe we'll do some Mecha Chameleon. I don't know. I need to actually organize that beforehand, but my brain has been kind of all over the place lately, so organizational skills are gone. But yeah, we'll see. For now, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!